And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, an intriguing match, and the luck show starts now. Alex Wood gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Josh Harrison heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Third baseman, number 5.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Wood has his target. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Gregory Polanco. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Andrew McCutchen in the top of the first with nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Puig giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Trevor Williams.
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break.
He's into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 6.
Number 60 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, number 60.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hard liner toward short. And he's set down, 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, there are not a lot of guys that can swing a bat like Jock Peterson. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Standing in, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Justin Turner gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
In there for strike 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. After 1, no score. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Gregory
Wood gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Starling Marte. Rips this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
batting 6th.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cody Bellinger strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now that last home run, estimated at a distance of 421 feet. Ball one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Yasmani Grandal gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat, because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. but foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Nope, that's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, second baseman, number 62.
Number 62 settles into the box for his first chance. Woods ready. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Yasiel Puig digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. A quick out number 1.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Alex Wood comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now a bunt attempt here. Cervelli scoops it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
And you know, sometimes you put a bat in a pitcher's hands, and he thinks he's Jose Reyes. You got to give him an E for effort, I guess, but the last thing I want to see is my pitcher pulling a hammy trying to leg out a bunt single.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 60 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
This is line to left. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 1-0. Josh Harrison will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
I only saw 3 pitches, and it wasn't even really a fight. 1, 2, 3, and go sit down.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Ball 1.
No strike.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Right there for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Wood into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're and he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Cody Bellinger will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, so they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Starling Marte will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
Trying to hold the lead to third. Gloved by Turner. A play at the plate. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Peterson to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
When you look back on his start, this is one of the few times tonight where he's missed his spot. Here it is on show track. This isn't even close. This is one of those where you know it's trouble right when it leaves your hand.
The batter.
Into the box, number 62. And she'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That last home run, officially 406 feet. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Jock Peterson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Good curveball, strike two.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Yasiel Puig stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there at the knees, strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Strike two on the curveball, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 2 and the Dodgers 1. Jung Ho Gong will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Jung Ho Gong.
To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
First delivery to him on the way. Josh Harrison is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner bare hands it. Got him.
Woo, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Liner toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Daniel Hudson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Chase Utley is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Number 60 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And he steps off. Runner goes for second. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Polanco. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop
Corey Seager will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Seventh inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Center fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Gregory Polanco will dig in. He doubled his last time. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
One ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
Starling Marte is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Josh Bell will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 Pittsburgh. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Antonio Bastardo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 59, Antonio Bastardo. Now catching and batting.
Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And there's ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
1-1, here it comes. And that misses. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Jock Peterson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I don't like the way they're working here. They're giving him way too much credit.
Yeah, if it's an inch or two outside, I think they'll chase it. But not when it's...
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Juan Nicasio will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
In now, Chris Taylor.
The batter, number 1.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Yasmani Grandal will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Fastball called for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch out. And he needed that.
Franklin Gutierrez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Franklin Gutierrez.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Harrison is under it near the mound. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-4.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Number 62 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Shoots this one to first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base. And this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Chris Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Josh Harrison will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Drilled to first. To his right, Belanger, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Number 60 stands in.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, number 60.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Corey Seager will be next. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taking 3-1.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Corey Seager comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second. They decide to play it right here.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Oh, and that's a nice job there in center field to come up throwing. And you see him square his body up to the target, and he puts this throw right on the money to get his man trying to take third.
Wade LeBlanc will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box. Just
probably should have got it, too.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and two. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Oh, what a great throw.
Cody Belanger takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Called strike 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Base hit left field. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Jordy Mercer will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
With him in there trying to preserve a one-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach him. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Jansen's ready. 0-2 on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 5-4. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.